So you can talk on any topic you are saying.
Yes.
Can I give you one topic?
Not politics.
Void.
Void.
Okay.
It
See,
requires nothing.
there are tricks to give answers. Okay. See, first method you picked up from the object class is get class, which is very tough method for freshers. I take many interviews, and when I see people have workspace fulfilled with these many codes, it's really happiest moment for the interviewer when he interviewing a fresher. Every interviewer wants fresher should have hands-on experience. He should have practice. Let it be BSc, BCom, BE, or any stream, doesn't matter. Great. If I want to find maximum number in this program, okay, what code I need to change? This, right? That new instance method is there by cloning. Okay, so just sometimes interviewer might not ask you simple questions, but I am saying again, it's not necessary that you should be answering everything. Okay, so don't worry about anything.
Yes.
Okay. Hello everyone, this is Kiran. आज हम किसी एक कैंडिडेट का फिर से इंटरव्यू लेने वाले हैं, वो नॉन आईटी बैकग्राउंड से है और आप देखोगे कि कैसा उनका प्रिपरेशन है, हाउ शी प्रिपेयर्ड, हाउ हर कम्युनिकेशन स्किल इज, हाउ शी बिल्ड हर कॉन्फिडेंस, वेयर शी इज लैकिंग, what guidance she got from teachers and how she followed it, how she trusted her teachers, faculties, what she learned from the YouTube, what is YouTube she understand better. That is what I know from her resume which I have. So let's see how this interview goes. And as I promised, we are reaching to a lot of subscribers. We are reaching milestones soon. We are about to reach 25,000 subscribers, and I'm waiting for 1 lakh subscribers within 3 months. This target I'm telling in every interview, and I want your support to subscribe to my channel and share it, distribute everywhere wherever it is possible. Give to many freshers of college, so that they also can get benefit as you are getting, as you are seeing. They will also see and they will prepare for their future. So going forward, why to use exception handling in Java?
When there is an abnormal condition occurs in our program, so rest of the flow of the program will get disturbed because of that exception, and that's why we need to handle it for the normal flow of the program.
What is synchronized keyword? You wrote a lot of keywords in your resume.
Synchronized
keyword. There's a lot of scope
is,
to ask questions. Okay.
Synchronized keyword ensures us the thread safety because whenever we apply synchronized keyword to the block of code or method, then it will only allow one thread to enter to that block of code and method. Instead of when another thread is trying to enter, it will put that thread onto the hold or await. So it will
good. What is the difference between list and set?
List is the child interface of collection interface, whereas set also same. Both are present in java.util package, and in list duplicates are allowed, while in set duplicates are not allowed.
What are the 4 steps of JDBC?
The very first step, we have to check the version of our database. Like I'm using MySQL database, I will check the version and I will download the respective MySQL connector jar for it. Then I will load and register the driver class. Then I will create connection, then create statement, and then we can execute queries according to our need. And also we have to close the connection at last.
Okay, so in use of statement, prepare statement?
Yes.
What difference do you observe in statement and prepare statement?
Prepared statement gives us access to provide the run while queries are running. We can provide the values to the in prepared statement. Also, prepared statement have feature of placeholder, and it have more features compared to statement interface.
Great. Okay, what is abstraction?
Abstraction means where we hide the internal implementation details from the user, and we are just providing the relevant details to the user, means only important information. We use abstraction for the to represent the real world entities in generalized and specified way, because it hides the irrelevant details from the user. And there are ways to achieve the abstraction.
Can you be little loud?
There are ways to achieve the abstraction, like abstract class, and with the help of interface we can achieve.
So what is in part 1 we have taken a lot of questions on core Javas,
Yes.
logical, and some tricky questions. Okay, so in this part 2, we are going to proceed with many more concepts. Okay,
Yes.
so I think you're ready for that, right?
Yes, sir.
So you already explained me abstraction. Okay, then what is the difference between abstract class and interface?
Interface is like a class. It is also used to represent real world entities as well as with the help of interface. It is a fully unimplemented class. First of all, it is like an abstract class, but it is only having the method of abstract type. Whereas abstract class means whenever we declare a class with abstract keyword, that is called as abstract class. In abstract class, we can have abstract method as well as concrete method, and combination of both the method means unimplemented method as well implemented method. And we cannot create object of abstract class, but abstract class can have constructor, whereas interface cannot have constructor, and we cannot create object of interface.
Oh, very explanatory. Okay, good, good. I would say it's really good answer. What are the basic differences between overloading and overriding?
Overloading can be happen in same class where two or more methods having same name but different parameters, whereas overriding means it can be happen between two classes where easy relationship can be found. Means whenever uh, whatever parent has which is by default available to the child through inheritance, but when child is not satisfied with the parent class implementation method implementation, then child class is allowed to redefine that parent class method in its own way. This all process is actually called as overriding.
Okay, you know hash map.
Yes, I know.
What is the difference between hash map and hash table?
Hash table is a legacy class. First of all, it stores the collection of key and synchronized key and pair, whereas hash map also stores the element in key and value pair, where key cannot be duplicate, value may be duplicate. Both are unordered.
Hash table is legacy class or hash map is legacy class?
Hash table is a legacy class.
What is the superclass of hash map?
Map. It implements map interface.
Yeah, so what is superclass?
Class.
Abstract map.
Abstract map.
What is superclass of array list?
Superclass of array list.
Abstract list.
Abstract list.
Superclass of abstract list?
Abstract.
Abstract collection.
Abstract.
Okay, will you remember this?
Yes.
Great. So, you know SQL?
Yes.
What kind of statements are there in the SQL?
In SQL, there are different categories basically like DDL, DML, DCL, and under which there are different types of commands. Like DDL stands for data definition language, under which there are commands like create, alter, drop, truncate. Whereas in DML stands for data manipulation language. In this, there are commands like insert, update, delete. And in DDL, which is data definition, DCL, which is data control language. In this, there are commands like rollback and grant.
What is rollback?
It is grant means whenever we have to give some accessibility permission, then we use it, and to take that accessibility permission back, we use rollback command.
Great. In database, select comes under DDL or DML or DCL?
It comes under DQL actually, data query language.
Okay. So out of this DDL, DML, no one is eligible for that?
Actually, DML is.
DML? But it is not modifying data, right?
Yes.
Then why
it
will
is
be under
only
DML?
fetching the data.
Okay. Great. You know MySQL database?
Yes.
How to create tables and everything?
Yes.
What is the difference between primary key and foreign key?
Primary key, basically primary key uniquely represents the data. Primary key should be unique as well as it cannot be null and empty. Whereas foreign key is the referencing key, we can say. It links two tables together. One table primary key acts as a foreign key for another table, whereas another table's foreign key acts as a primary key for one table.
Okay. What is the triggers in database?
Yes, sir.
Triggers? No, you are not aware. Okay, it's not required. So, why do you Spring Boot?
Because Spring Boot is we can say extension of Spring, or it is the enhanced version of Spring. It gives us more features than the Spring. Like it's auto enable configuration annotation, which search and configure hold the class path and it download the dependencies automatically, as well as it has many more features than the Spring. That's why we use Spring Boot. Also, it saves the developer time and effort.
Okay, what is the REST?
REST means
REST API, you might have heard, right?
yes.
So what is this REST word means?
Earlier they are using the SOAP format, but now they are change it with the JSON format. So that is what the REST API is.
Okay, it's a protocol, right?
Protocol.
It's a protocol. So don't miss this word.
Yes.
Okay. You know Tomcat server?
Yes.
What is the use of Tomcat server?
It start our Spring Boot project on the specified port number basically, and we can trigger this using @Spring Boot application annotation.
What is difference between application server and web server? No?
No.
Okay, so you wrote good in communication and like to participate in extracurricular activities. What is that extracurricular activities?
I have attended the seminar from Mahindras and Mahindras where we need to go, means we have to perform some kind of activities like whatever it can be for group discussion or go in front of the many people and talk about yourself, or in running time they will give you any kind of topic and you have to talk on that topic. So such a kind of interactions I really like to do with the people.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have performed on the stage also?
Yes, I have performed on the stage also.
Anchoring?
I have done anchoring also, as well as in my school time I have participated in the debate competition as well, where we have to debate on some kind of topics they are giving us, and with the people of 3 to 4.
So you can talk on any topic you are saying?
Yes, yes.
Can I give you one topic?
Yes, for sure.
Which party is good in politics?
Not politics, sir.
Not politics. So you find yourself interested in which field? So that I can ask you topic from that field.
Like, sir, I have in my core Java batch, I have talked about on the communication, because so many students are afraid of coming in front and talking about themselves as well, not on the technical part, but they are not even able to talk about themselves because we are the only person we know ourselves much more than anyone else. So I have tell them how I build my confidence and how can I able to talk such a fluently. So I have talked about on that.
Yeah, but any other topic that you can talk on?
I really love to explore the things, sir, like nature or
places.
Anything. Yeah, places.
Which place you visited last time?
I have visited the Saputara last time.
It's a very difficult place. Any other place?
Any other places?
You visited ever?
Sir, here in Pune, which is Ramdara temple, you might heard about it, I guess.
Okay. Yes, I know.
Yeah. So I have explored that.
Okay, not a problem. So you have good communication, good control over. It's not about only communication. You have good control over technology, technical skills also. Okay, but I want you to be under control and reading again and again, doing practice again and again things, because you should not forget concept which you already have in your mind.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have not asked questions on Hibernate, I think, right? So I don't want to miss any topic. Okay. Yes. So Hibernate, why do you use Hibernate?
We use Hibernate to communicate the Java application with the database. It is, we can say, the replacement of JDBC because it has more features than JDBC. Because in this we do object relational mapping. Like here we use Pojo class as model class for doing the operations with the database.
What are the built-in methods available in Hibernate?
Save method, load method, update, delete, merge. Like
you wrote like good knowledge about control flow. What does it mean?
Control flow statements mean looping statements, iterative statements, conditional statements, where we use if else state, if else.
Can we integrate between Spring Boot and Hibernate?
Spring Boot and Hibernate. Spring Boot is a Hibernate is a technology which is used to communicate with database, whereas Spring Boot itself a technology which is used to develop the applications.
Yeah, so can we use both technologies in the same project?
Yes, we can use.
We can integrate those?
Yes.
How to integrate?
First of all, we create the project with a Spring initializer. There we select the metadata of our project and we import that project.
Which dependency we need to put?
What?
Which dependency we need to put?
Spring JPA.
Perfect.
MySQL.
Yes.
And Hibernate.
Yes. And then application dot properties will
Haan.
have configuration.
And then we load that means we put that downloaded project into our Java application.
How much time you study daily?
Earlier I was studying for about 6 to 7 hours, sir. But
while doing a class, right?
While doing class. But then as I told you, I have a gap for 2 to 3
months.
Yeah.
That time you didn't read.
Yes.
Now you're reading again?
Yes. Now I'm completing it from the base, like core Java, advanced Java. Then I also have missed my Angular sessions, so I have to complete.
So you're going to do
also.
that Angular sessions also now?
Yes.
Great. Yeah, so you'll be a full stack developer then.
Yes.
So Angular also, I would suggest you not to read now core Java and advanced Java because that's enough knowledge you have.
Yes.
So better focus on Angular.
Yes.
So that your complete stack will be there to represent yourself, like right from the core Java, advanced Java, and then database and then Angular.
Yes.
Okay. Great. So you wrote like development tools, Eclipse and Visual Studio. So what is difference you find in between both? Which is good or which you like more?
Eclipse.
Eclipse. Why not Visual Studio?
I have spent more time on Eclipse. That's why I'm finding it better. But maybe Visual Studio is also better. Actually, I have used Visual Studio when I have created that project in HTML and CSS. So that time I have used it.
Okay, so you did your engineering in electrical engineer.
Yes.
From Gangamai College of Engineering, Dhule. How many engineering colleges are there in Dhule?
Almost 4 to 5.
4 to 5. What are the methods available for HTTP?
Post mapping, put mapping, get mapping.
That is in Spring Boot, right? If I say only methods of HTTP, then you should say put, post, get.
Get, delete.
Right? And in Spring Boot, how it has been converted in the form of annotations.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
What is at override annotation?
At override annotation, we written on the method which we override from superclass or interface. This will.
Good, really great. I'm very happy that I'm taking your interview and you're answering each and every question in very precise manner and very beautifully and very smartly you're delivering that things. Okay, so good luck for your future career. And you are not giving placement call interviews right now? Okay. So once you get the placement interviews and all, you're not giving why? You had
I'm not aware of that actually.
Okay,
I was supposed to think that after clearing mock, then I will be able to.
Okay. So you are under process only.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but I think you don't need to worry about it because at the depth of knowledge you're reaching. Okay. So the depth which you have for your knowledge is really commendable, and really thank you. So this was the complete interview of Pooja. She is electrical engineer, fresher, like every fresher. She built her confidence in communication. You have seen that. She read whatever Java has been taught, whatever core Java or advanced Java has been taught. It is really hard work she has done for that, and she has achieved this. You are seeing here, it's nothing is hidden. Whatever questions I was firing, she was just answering it, and without any hesitation, without any flaw. That really good and appreciable. Okay, if you want to see more interviews like this, if you are finding it really helpful to you, you can always subscribe, comment. You comment in this video whatever you like in this interview, what you want more from me in this interview, will definitely give you. Pooja, did you see any mock interviews which we put on YouTube?
Yes, sir. I follow you on Instagram as well as on YouTube.
Okay, so do you see any advantage from that?
Yes, sir, of course.
Okay, so you follow YouTube channel and
Yes,
Instagram
I follow
everywhere.
on Instagram.
So you see my videos?
Yes, I see your videos as well as your short videos on Instagram.
What you got from short?
Actually, they are posting short videos like what is inheritance, what is abstraction, small clips. So it will definitely help. It will give us the questions as well. So what I do, I just pause that video and I will try to answer myself first. So it will
and if you see long mock interviews, how you are seeing that? You are seeing that video or preparing from that video?
Preparing from it, sir. I see the answer of the students as well, but I will keep changing the mistakes actually they are making. I try to learn from them. And
so do you think we should keep posting like such interviews?
Yes, definitely.
Do you think that others are also getting advantage?
Yes,
Any of your
it helps
friends are
a
getting
lot.
advantage out of it?
Yes, sir.
Your friends also seeing?
Yes, sir.
College friends?
Not college friend, but the friends which I made in the
Okay.
class. Yeah.
Okay, so you made friends also, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so thank you, Pooja. Really, really thank you. Thank you for your time.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you.